How do, everybody? Welcome to Let's Talk About It with Yogi Hamm. And I'm Yogi Hamm, that's right. Wow. And this is my garage, also known as what? Slamming Ham Studios. That's right. Good. People starting to learn that. If I say it enough, all three people that watch these. This is a sad channel, ain't it? Anyway, I saw one of my pet peeves. I just talked about it. That gum on the sidewalk. I seen that today, boy. Woo, that makes me mad when I see that. And I think I know who did it. Because I had just come down that way, and I was headed back, and there was only a couple people going. One was coming this way, one was going that way. Now I think it's the guy that I was following. But what can you do? You can't go up and go, get back here and pick it up. Before somebody step in it, and he'd be like, oh, what? And next thing you know, I got fighting. Now, normally I don't care that 90% back and one Cherokee on the other side. But normally, if there's two of them, I'd knock their heads together and mop a floor with them. That's what I'd do. But I got my hip acting up again. So I couldn't do nothing. But don't you wish you could do something? Yell at them or some kind of way of, hey, damn it, that ain't right, man. Why you do that? But like yell a Bible verse at them, but like make up a Bible verse, and yell it at them. Because I don't know any of the real ones. I'd have to just make up something yelling at him about the gum, and then yell it in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 3, verse 2, like that. Like you yell something at him. I don't know, like thou shalt not. Imagine that, you just spit your gum out, somebody come running up at you. Thou shalt not spit thy gummeth on the sidewalketh. Thou shalt throweth it away, or swalloweth it, like a normal person. Book of Philippians, chapter 7, verse 3, 4, and 5. Don't you wish you and then just walk off? They'd be like going home. What was that? What was that? I don't remember. They won't remember, so they can't look it up, and then they'd be talking about that. And then next time maybe he won't spit that out because he'd be worried that fella show up again. He won't, though, because probably that'll never happen. But anyway, it was 3-day weekend. It's Friday. You won't be seeing this anytime around this. It'll be like a week or two away. So I was going to say, what y'all going to be drinking this weekend? But what y'all drink that weekend? So was that Labor Day or is it Memorial was in May, right? Memorial Day in May. Labor Day in September. Yeah, that's what that is. How wrinkled that shirt is. What the hell? I ain't even slept in it yet. I'm going to tell you back, my first beer was a Michelob. Yeah. I had a couple of Michelobs. The first time I ever drank, and then my second time I ever drank, I had me a couple of Moosehead. You know what? I might go get me some Moosehead. I gotta find that. You might have to make a trek like I used to for my mead. But then I went from Moosehead to I started drinking that expensive beer, that Lowenbrau. Yeah, I drank that for a long time, and then I switched to when I started singing more. I like a room temperature Corolla without a lime, because you don't want citrus on your vocal cords when you're trying to sing, damn it. At least I didn't. You might be different, I don't know. But so I switched to Corona. But then a buddy of mine, a drummer buddy of mine from Cleveland, Tennessee, he told me he went over England and he started drinking this Newcastle Ale. He said, and it's okay to drink it warm, because that's how they drink it over there, is what he told me. I don't know. I ain't been. So I started buying that, and I like it. I tried it both. I tried it in the fridge, and I've tried it room temperature, and I prefer it room temperature. Yeah, I do. Now, I know a lot of people like, oh, you ain't supposed to drink beer like that. That ain't real. You ain't doing it right. I bought it. I'm gonna drink it the way I want to drink it. Tell me I can't drink it when you buy me a beer, I'll drink it how you give it to me, out of the freezer or out of the swamp. Hot as, you know. Ugh. So then, but then I kind of lost taste for beer at all. All kinds of beer, I didn't like it. And but I didn't like wine, and I never really did. I never was whiskey or liquor guy. I just never really liked anything that I'd had or tried. And so I started drinking. I wanted to try that mead stuff like the Vikings, because I'd never had some. I didn't even think about it being around today. I didn't even think about that. But I found some by accident. So I started trying all kinds of different ones. I found my favorite. It was at Camelot. Oliver Winery, the Camelot mead, but it was the plain. They don't make that no more. They only make that Camelot in orange blossom. That's what that is. Give my damn plain Camelot back. Oliver Winery, if indeed that is your name. Probably ain't. So anyway, I've been drinking mead whenever I can find some that I like. And then I got that case, they quit making it, but they had a case, they sold it to my friend who gave it to me. I'm still sipping on that. But go in the comments, tell me what your favorite drinks are. Tell me what you drink, what you had to drink on, what's coming up, Labor Day. That's what I'm doing right now, 3-day weekend. And then I want you to go listen to a song called Drunken Lulibies. Yeah, it's an old Irish drinking song. It's from 2002, this version 2002, and by the band called Flogging Molly. That singer, there was a band I used to listen to. Matter of fact, I was listening to this band called Fastway. When I rode my Nova, my 75 Chevy Nova, when I rode that 17 times, got thrown out and woke up in a ditch. I was listening to that album, but they had their big hit on it. But that singer for Flogging Molly, for the song that I'm singing in here, he used to be a singer for this hard rock band called Fastway. And their first album, I like that, and then I like that soundtrack for that movie Trick or Treat. It had Ozzy Osbourne in it, and that Gene Simmons feller. Yeah, that soundtrack was good too. But I forget that guy's name. But he was singing for Fastway. Remember that song? Say what you will. I remember that one. Yeah, that was him. And now he's in that Irish song band, Flogging Molly. Go listen to that. Drunken Lulibies from 2002. I guess that's it. It's time to start drinking, ain't it? Go get it.